Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend and happy Monday on this early day here in where I am. But today's juice is scallop apples and just plain celery. Y'all see this? Celery root. I'll be having this today. So I forgot the yellow apples, so I'll be right back to get them. Hold on. Okay, got my yellow apples, and I am ready to go. So how's everybody's Monday? I know most of y'all are on the East Coast. Oil and lighting is bright and shiny. Yep, I know most of you guys are on the East Coast, so what's everybody up to? I guess everybody is back to work today. I'm gonna wash this. Hang on a second. I didn't get to wash this ginger. Let me wash this ginger up right quick. Let me go down there like that. Let's see. So I like to take a brush and scrub my vegetables, so that takes a little bit of time because I didn't prep in advance, but I think as of today I'm gonna prep for the rest of the week, and maybe tomorrow I can show you guys how I do that. But today I just did it right now. I just took a brush. Let me show you. Let's see. A brush like this, and I just it's a bottle brush, but I just use that to clean out all my veggies real good. Apples, whatever I have, I just take that brush, drop some water in a bowl or even in the sink. It's clean, and just scrub everything really good. And you have to be really careful when it comes to celery if you're juicing a lot of it, because I don't know if you could see these little grooves, but a lot of times there's dirt that's trapped in those grooves. So you need to be really careful when it comes to cleaning your veggies, because you could be juicing dirt, and we don't want to do that. So, um, like I said, today's juice is gala apples and mixed with celery, and then I'm gonna be juicing the ginger plain. So I like to start with the ginger first, and then I'll run the celery and the apples first. So okay, so there's a method to everything, right? Um, Usually what I do is I run the ginger first, and then I set that aside because I like the juice of plain. And then I'll run the apples because they don't have that much of a juice yield. So I'll take the vegetable or fruit that I know has a large juice yield, and I'll run it. I'll chase this after the fruit or vegetable that doesn't have a large juice yield. So that is what I am doing today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I got my coffee ready, and I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water along the way, along the day. So hopefully everybody is having a good day or plan on having a pretty good week. But I got that coffee already ready to go. Let's see, let me go ahead and get this. Oh, wait, I would have to plug this in first. Let me go ahead and plug this in. And maybe I'll give you guys a little bit of time to come on in. But ginger, plain ginger. And we'll talk about the benefits. I'll find the benefits right now, even though I know what they are. I want to type them up and get them on the screen. That ginger just smells so good. Oh my goodness. It's so every time I cut it or break it open, I'm just oh man, it's just opening up all my sinuses too. Hey Queen Bee, how you doing? Why are you awake so early? Because I try to keep in mind who my audience is, and most of y'all are on the East Coast. So if it's 4 o'clock here, it's probably 7 o'clock where most everybody is. So that's why I'm getting up so early. Plus, um, I'm glad you asked that question. Gala apples are sweet and crispy. Yes, they are. And I really like Gala apples, but sometimes I'll get the green one. But the reason why I chose this particular apple is because it's on sale. And I try to keep in mind any kind of way I can cut costs. So I got like a 5 pound bag of these at Walmart for less than $3. So a lot of times I'll use whatever is on sale, or if it's a good if it's in season, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be a good price. So I grabbed a couple of bags of this Gala apples because another thing is my children love apples, so I have a huge bowl of apples on my table at any given moment of the day. So I got this plugged in. Where are you, Queen Bee? What area are you located? And welcome to the live. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping to check in on us today. I'm gonna go eat up. Walmart is the most expensive place to go grocery shopping. It depends, because I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere you want to be. So it just depends. Like, I know from my area that less than $3 for a bag of apples, I snatch those up. So Food Co is less expensive. I don't have a Food Co. I have what do we have over here? We have a Smart and Final. We have what's called what our farmers market is called is Sprouts. And what else do we have over here? What's the name of that store? Stater Brothers. So we have a Stater Brothers, and yeah, that's about it. And Walmart, and our Target is like a super Target, so I'll go by there and get a few things, but that's really expensive. So I have to be like, in there already and not want to go nowhere else. But I usually last week I did a lot of going into grocery stores, but usually I order through Instacart. Sprouts is extremely expensive, more than Walmart. It depends if it's on sale. See, I'm a I like to get items on sale while they on sale, and so Sprouts usually have a lot of good sales. And so if I can grab a sale, I'll do so. And so celery is the cheapest. Um, you know what? Walmart just went up on their celery, but it was 98 cents a stalk. But I didn't like the way it tastes, and I didn't like when you open up the celery, it just it I didn't like it. And so it was 98 cents. And I said, even if I pay 20 cents more for this celery at Sprouts, it don't look like this and it doesn't taste like this because I don't know where they got that celery from. So I'm real particular. Hi, Vibes with Chola. Welcome to the live. Happy Monday. So yeah, I'm really picky over what I even choose to juice. I'm real particular about my fruits and veggies. And so when I go to Instacart, they pretty much know me because it's the same persons that deliver, and you can order up to from 3 stores at a time. So I'll put it in my description. Make sure that when you select my produce, that it's something you will get for yourself. And if it's not, then I'm gonna call customer service and just have this refunded and and, and try again. And so, what's everybody's plan? What's everybody's plan for the day, for this week or this day? So let me. Oh, I'm about to juice the ginger. I'm about to juice this ginger, and ginger is pretty tough, but I keep my skin on it. I keep the skin on it. I don't take the skin off. I just use my brush to make sure that it's really clean. Like if you look at that, you'll see that it's like spotless. So I put my juicer on the highest setting because it's a pretty tough chop. So housekeeping is a never ending job. It is a never ending job. And so I took a break on Saturday because usually what I do is I break my kitchen down and just spray it, bleach it down from top to bottom. So that's what I didn't do it Saturday, but I did it this morning. I've been up really early. Listen to I don't know if you guys know about Trisha's motivational moments, but she gets up at 3 o'clock on my time. So I listened to her while I broke this kitchen down and just sprayed it down with bleach and got everything ready and prepared. But I am going to be juicing this. Okay. That ginger. So I just I'll drink all of this today. But this is that's four gala apples, and then I'm gonna add the celery to it. I leave the leaf and everything on it. I leave everything on there. So let's see. Hi, Simply K. Good morning. Welcome to the live. How are you? I'm just juicing. Just juicing. See? I juice the leaves and everything. That's 3 stalks of celery and 4 gala apples. Did I just spill that? So this is what I'll have this morning. And that is the juice of the day. So let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat. So this is the ginger, and this is what I'll be having this morning. Gala apples and celery mixed together. That's a real good combination. Plus you can taste, because I didn't clean out the juicer from the ginger, and basically because the celery has a larger yield in juice, it'll chase down whatever's in there. It'll chase it down. So um, there's a little taste of oh, thank you for coming to the live, Queen Bee. Have a good day. It'll make the there's a little hint of ginger in here, so that's good. There we go. That's better. So I'm gonna sit here and drink this. What does the combination do for one's health? The combination of ginger, or the combination of gala apples. So gala apples, let's see. I'll put it up for you guys to see. Juicy. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put the benefit up here so it'll be in the chat. Okay, this is not what I am looking for. So let's see. Hello, this old helmet. Welcome to the live. How are you? I've already juiced, uh, and I am looking for the best explanation on the benefit of apples to post up here. Let's see. I think I've typed the wrong thing in. I should just say juicing apples. Let's see. Apples are awesome. Yes, they are. Very, very much so. Rehydration. Um, let's see. Supports hydration. And I just juice the whole apple. I don't peel it. I don't peel much of anything that I juice. I just run the whole thing through there. It supports heart health. And okay, I'm back. Thank you. And let's see. May protect your brain as you age. Let's read into that. Preliminary studies suggest that apple juice may support brain function and mental health as you age. Let's see. And also, it is, yeah, I think I ran into a hater explanation. This is interesting, but let's see. I'm gonna put this up here because that's very necessary. Benefits of apples supports hydration, supports heart health, and support brain function and mental health as you age. So those are good, very good reasons to add. Plus, it has a the sugar content is pretty high in apples, so it's not as high as a pineapple per se, well at all, but um, it's better for you to juice an apple than go get a piece of chocolate cake. So the sugar is totally different and more healthier for your body. Okay, green apples. These apples aren't green. These ones are gala apples. So um, you can use. You don't have to just stick to. I personally believe that the gala apple is higher in sugar content. So if like the first day, 3 days during my juicing cleanse, if I'm really feeling like my body is really suffering as far as sugar goes and I'm going through some major withdrawals, I won't mind getting or just adding apples. But for the most part, I try to stick to celery and I like it plain. But today I am having I'm having it like this because I was feeling like I need sugar. And women need to make sure that they soothe some of their cravings at certain areas of their life. So I added 4 apples to this because this is where I am in life right now, and this is my my body is needing and screaming for. So I like to give in to those screams in a healthy way, as healthy as possible. And today it just came in the form of 4 apples, and it's also going to come in the form of this ginger. I'm gonna inhale all of this because this is gonna keep my body pain free. And I'm telling you, it really works because I don't need to go into too much detail, but it really does help with menstrual cramping. Yeah, I went into detail. So that's why I got so much of it. And cheers. It's so strong. When you juicing it, you can smell it's already starting to clear up my sinuses. Just juicing it, you can, it's that strong. Just juicing it, the action of juicing it itself. So when I drink it, it starts to work on my ears, and I can already feel it like up here, the, the ginger. I can already feel, like, because I have asthma too, and I have some issues with certain things, but I can already feel that ginger just, and then it does this little ringing thing in my ear. So it's not like but it's a necessary thing. I'm telling you. I promise you, it is. Let me put up the ginger. Excuse me. So ginger, got my caps lock on. Ginger, everybody should know, is good for inflammation. And pain. Uh, to reduce pain. And thank you for hanging out with me, Vibes with Shola. And this whole helmet, are you still in the building? Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it. So celery is a really good source of different kinds of vitamins. That includes vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin B6, B2, and potassium. Let's see. It also helps with weight loss if that's what you're looking for. Reduce weight. I'm gonna say AIDS and weight loss. AIDS and weight loss. It also helps to reduce inflammation. I heard it was really good for skin too. So Does it help with weight loss and inflammation? Yes, it does. Um, I like to usually stick some parsley in it, or what do you call it? Cilantro. Cilantro really pops in the juice no matter what you put it in. And like I said the other day, I picked it up by mistake, but I was so glad that it did. It worked. It tastes really good with carrots, cilantro. Let's see. It is one of the most powerful and healing juices one can drink. Just plain celery alone. Um, but I need the ginger support. So having that. Drink it on an empty stomach is recommended for the celery. That's what I'm doing because I won't eat until usually I end up having a meal like around 10. By the time I get all the kids up and get them ready and dropped off to their destinations and get back here, if I decide to stop by a store or whatever, it's around 10 o'clock when I get home, and then I'll have something then. But after I get done drinking both of these juice, this and this together, I'm not hungry. And then my coffee as well, I'm not hungry after that. So, and then I'm really too busy in the morning to try to grab the kids or to try to grab something to eat. Let's see. There's some other benefits to celery that I'm trying to put up here. It has a lot of dietary fiber in it, but you kind of remove that when you juice it like this, though, unless you blending it, which I don't. I don't care for the thickness of blended juice, of blended vegetables and stuff. I much rather have it like this in this form. It's just more palatable for me, because it's definitely an acquired taste to be drinking juice every day. You would have to see some benefits in your life to even create a palate or even to want to create a palate for drinking this type of juice. This ginger is strong, like I said, but I have asthma, so it clears some things up for me. This is the first thing I grab when I'm in distress. So I'll go before I grab an inhaler. I'll go grab me some ginger. That's for sure. Let's see. It's good. It helps with digestion, promotes good digestion. So health benefits of celery. Trying my best to get this down. That's how much I've taken so far. That's how much I've drank. So yeah, high in vitamins, high in water content. It reduces blood pressure. And if you decide to, if you decide to juice, I recommend that you take a vitamin, a good multivitamin. Uh, it's also known to reduce blood sugar levels if you are a diabetic. So there. So there. That's what we're doing today. And these are the claims. And I can definitely testify to these claims because um, this ginger is very good when it comes to menstrual cramping. And I'm doing my best to get all of it down. Good morning, Lead Farmer. Happy Monday. He said, I'm on my way to work, but I had to stop by and say hello. And I'm still with you, little queen. Got my juice in hand now. Thank you for your inspiration. Keep going, little lady. Never stop sharing. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate the support and the mentions that you've been given because I really believe in this juice. I really do. And I'm happy that I have this platform here um, on YouTube now that I can share. I'm really excited and I really am very grateful that you stopped in to share your support and me getting the benefits of juicing out there because I think it's very important. So I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in on this Monday. Have a good Monday. Have a good work day. This is what we're doing on this Monday. Up early in the morning. It's officially 5 a.m. where I am now. And I get up this early. I was telling Vibes with Chola, and I believe it was Queen Bee that was in here keeping me company this morning. But they were saying, why are you up so early? Mostly because if you understand where your audience is, and you understand that your audience is in the East Coast, and you are doing things that you believe are beneficial, you might have to get up a little bit earlier to just get that message out there because I believe in the power of this juice. I feel better already. Guava, my friend. Yeah, you do feel better. And yesterday and Saturday I was on my beats, so a little relieved as well. And I'm just telling you, if you have a buildup and just that area of your life alone, just the relief in that area alone can give you more energy because people don't understand that. Um, People do not understand that if you are sluggish because you have a buildup in your system. And when I say a buildup, I'm gonna be specific. You might be backed up a little bit. You might not have total relief. And so, one of these things that this juice will do for you is just clear you out, clean you out. And a lot of people say when they first started that they are feeling more energetic. Well, if you just get cleaned out, that'll give you more energy to keep going. Just you know, clearing your system out and cleaning you from the top to the bottom, from the rooter to the tutor. That'll give you more energy alone. So, a lot of people be sluggish and stuff when they first get started. But that fourth day of total clearance, by the time you get to that fourth day, you have so much energy and you just kind of round yourself out. But um, did you say you choose guava or am I missing something? And this is, in case you missed it, this is celery and apples. Celery and green apple. So, what I was looking for, I got the celery up here. So, celery aids in weight loss, reduction in inflammation, and reduces blood pressure and blood sugar levels. So, those are the claims, and I can definitely testify to the reduction in blood pressure because even though I haven't been diagnosed with high blood pressure, when I'm going through some stressors in my life, some major stressors in my life, my blood pressure tends to be high, which is a normal thing. That's why I promote doing your best to live in a stress free zone because um, when you are totally consumed by stress, it affects your entire body and it affects your blood pressure. And so I can tell when I'm stressed out that I need to grab my juice. That's like the first thing I get is my celery. I will go grab my celery and I can feel just my pressure just dropping. And usually I try to, when the kids are home, I keep, I'll just choose plain celery. So is what we are doing on this Monday. Hey, good morning, G. I always do that. That is so messed up. J3GS Farms. Good morning. How you doing? And I got the eggs. I took those eggs. We had the best omelet that morning. I'm telling you, I couldn't bring them back because I had already stirred up some omelets over here with them. But hopefully, everybody is having an awesome Monday. And I just think it's a wonderful way to wake up and just make sure you on your. It makes you on your grind. I mean, it makes you getting up this early over here in this neck of the woods and juicing and sharing with everybody what I'm doing is just that's okay. I got a lot more. I saw that you still had plenty. It was all right. I saw that you still had quite a few left. I left you some, so them few eggs that I got, you didn't miss that. It was only that cat that was accidentally left that made you realize that I was even there. So yeah, but happy Monday and thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm gonna put this up here. Good morning, everybody. So I am trying to make it to my 1 hour. We got about 9 more minutes. If anybody has any questions about juicing, I want to say if you have any debates, just send them to my email address, and we'll talk about how. No, I was going to say we'll talk about how wrong you are over there on that platform, but I'm just kidding. So if you have anything to add, or you would like for me to try a certain juice or a certain recipe that you have, just send it to me. Um, let's see, send it to my email address, and I'll make sure that I get everything in advance, and then I'll shout out your recipe right here on the channel, and I'll let you know what I thought about the juice and everything. So if you have a specific recipe that you want me to try, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, especially as relates to juicing, that you might not want to post here in the chat, just send it to my email address and I will be happy. Let me see if I spelled that right. Yeah. I will be happy to address it there if that's what you want. If you are watching and you have not made your appearance in the chat and you have questions, comments, or concerns, or you would like to, you have a recipe that you would like for me to try, um, just email me. Email me and I'll get the recipe and try to make sure I have everything in the recipe. And then I will announce what it is and whose recipe. If you don't want me to announce who it is, I won't. But we'll talk about that in the chat. But I want to try different things. And if you have something out there that you want me to try, just let me know. Send it to my email address. And I'll do that. I will definitely try new things. I'm not closed to new stuff, but normally I just like to be on my celery because I know that celery alone has some very powerful benefits. And one of the things that I learned, I believe it was last year, is that when you start mixing things together, scientifically speaking, you start taking away or changing the chemicals that were in them, the original state in them when you start mixing things together. So celery itself might not be the same when you mix it with something else because the chemicals in the celery change when you mix something else in it. So um, I learned that last year, and I don't know if you I think the guy's name is called the celery medium, the juice medium. I'll have to look that up. But he really just preaches the benefits of just celery alone. And I found out about him on what do you call it? Facebook. I was following him on Facebook, and yeah, so that's what's up on this Monday, you guys. And I'm trying to push it here to an hour. We are 54 minutes in on this morning, and I want to say if you are here and you are listening, happy Monday. And whatever journey that you are on, you can do it. Just make sure that you are consistent and you are on your way to a healthier living and a healthier lifestyle. Do your best to maintain that stress in your life. Get away from it if you have to. Cut it out, carve it out, and leave it where it belongs. And when you get home, make sure you get in your zone that don't contain no stress. And if people are bringing stress in your life on the home front, just get you a little sign, get you a piece of paper. I prefer red. So if you got a white poster board or something you can pick up, just write on it, stress-free zone, and have that arrow pointing at you so that everybody will know that, you know what, I'm in a zone right now. You can't get in. And I'm telling you what I do. I don't mind doing it here. You know, nope, nope, nope. I can't do it right now. I can't talk about that right now, but I will get back to you. But not right now. Right now, I'm in my zone, and there's a million things that we could be talking about right here, right now, and just not right now. Let me get back to you. Let me pray about it. Let me see. Look, when the kids start asking me stuff that I know that I usually don't want to address at the time that they want me to address about it, I tell them to let me pray about it. And my 7-year-old came back to me and said, well, did you pray about that? And I said, yeah, I prayed about it. And I said, I'm waiting to see what God had to say about it. And then she waited probably about 10 or 15 minutes later. I said, well, did God get back to you on it? And I said, not yet. So, I mean, there's a million ways that you can just get yourself out of situations that that you don't want to be in. So I, I'm very creative with talking with kids, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't because when you raising little ones that sometimes have they know your pattern and your way of talking to them. So they've already come up with their own little solutions in their own mind. I know she gonna say she prayed about it or wait on God for it. So um, let me ask her this question. So you gotta constantly stay ahead of the game, even on the home front. You gotta constantly be like 10 or 12 steps ahead of the kids, and then they throw you that curveball that wait a minute, you have to just hop back on. But I try to stay juiced up, and I keep juice before they face too, so they can have something to some hobby or something to do. Yeah, so that's what's up for me on this Monday. I am about 58 minutes. I am clock watching. That's something that I do not like to do, but it's Monday and I am very anxious to get everybody out and back and get some stuff that I did not have done on Saturday done today. I already got up this morning. I was up at around 3 o'clock, just bleaching the kitchen down, breaking it down and bleaching it down this morning. Good morning, Dee Dee's Pharmacy. Happy Monday. How are you? Hi, Four Horns. I am choking on the lie. Sometimes this wait a minute. Sometimes this hold on. Sometimes this ginger. This ginger is so strong. This ginger. Have you guys ever watched a mukbang? And sometimes I'd be like watching them eat that food, and I'd be like, I hope they don't choke on nothing. Like that would be my worst fear for them is to see somebody inhaling live and choke on something. I'm at work. Anyone home? I'm home. It's about 5:15 right now, so I'm at home. How's everybody's Monday going so far? Dee Dee is at work, and Four Horns Farm. You at work too? Good morning. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to hear it all, but I have celery and gala apples. And so far, I filled this all the way up to the top, and this is where I am so far. And then I had this running over, and so this is where I am so far with this. And I'm hoping to be done here really soon. And then I have this when I get home. This is what's left. I did 3 stalks of celery and to 4 apples, 4 small gala apples. They're small. Um, so that's what's for juice. What we are juicing today. I took the day off. I need some rest. I know that's right. Um, because the kids are still in school. They still have school on this Columbus Day. They were like, "No, Mama, we gotta go to school," but the banks and the post office is closed, from what I understand. Um, but the children still have school today, and most people still gotta go to work. But I'm getting it in. I'm getting it down. I'm glad they still gotta go to school. It isn't a holiday for schools here. It's not here. I don't think that it's a holiday. It's not a it's not a holiday for the schools here either. I think it used to be, but I'm not sure. And I think they took that off. I'm not sure. I remember. I don't remember. That's a lie. That's a whole lie. Have a great day. Thank you for coming by. Thank you so much, Dee Dee's Pharmacy. I appreciate the support and thank you for coming in. Um, thank you for Harms. I hope you get the rest that you need today. I know those kindergartners. If I have more than one kindergarten at one time, my grandson is out for the whole week. Or you didn't say whole, but I'm just thinking is out for the week. How old is he? It should be Indigenous Peoples Day. Yeah, I'm glad that I need this Monday. Some people hate Mondays, and I always say I love Mondays. I've been, uh, I've been at home all weekend with these kids. Mondays is always a great day. So, they're kicking my butt. Yeah, those children, those children will have you running in circles. I know all about those children. They'll have you, and I love children. Don't get me wrong, but I gotta stay prayed up when I deal with them. Real prayed up. When I juice the ginger, I leave the skin and everything on. I don't um I don't take the skin. I just wash it really good with a brush. I just take my brush and wash it really good all over. Um, and then I just juice it with the skin and all. And I really think that that's really what's breaking down my juicers, but I don't care because I need this ginger so bad in my life. It's really good for menstrual cramping and inflammation. This right here, I'm about to drive. You're on in the car. Okay, I'm not going to be on too much longer because this juice really works for me. And usually, if you're on a good system, because we're all adults here, if you're on a good system and you drink the juice, it shouldn't be much long before it actually just goes through, before it goes through your system. So once I've drank the juice, usually about an hour is good for me. I juiced last night and made the juice into juice cubes. That's good. I made popsicles and stuff with the juice in the summertime on hot days. So it was good like that. I made sure it was a little bit sweeter. I put more apples and and pineapples when I froze it. But just know that the more stuff you do with the juice, the less, the more you take the natural nutrients out of it. So just be mindful of that. Good morning, P. Smith Gardner. Welcome to the live. I'm glad you're stopping in. But I am about, nobody is up here, and I'm about to, they get up officially at around 6. So this is going to be my time for the morning. And make sure, if you haven't already, to go ahead and hit the like button for the host, which is me. Make sure you do that. And I must say, have a great day and grow with love because um, if love is not in it, it's a wrap. And I believe that with all my heart and whole soul. If love is not in it, it's a wrap. Just leave it alone if love is not in it. So, yep. Have a good morning, everybody. Have a good morning. I'm going to go ahead and end the live. I feel like I want to stay on in here with y'all. P. Smith just came through. So, but I'm on about 4 o'clock of my time here, and I believe most of you are on Eastern Standard Time, which is 7. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live and have a good day. Figs and more, figs and more figs. Welcome to the live. Maybe I should come in. No, I can't do that. I was going to say maybe I should come in an hour later because it seems like you guys are coming in when I end the live. It seems like when do you guys get the notifications? Are you getting them on time? And one of the things that I'm gonna talk about later too, because I got some unboxing to do. I thought I was gonna do it on Friday, but one of my packages that I ordered um, was delayed until today. So I got some unboxing to do. I'm gonna be on later, probably in the afternoon. My time might be the evening your time, but talk to you later, Four Horns Farm. But I'm definitely gonna do some unboxing. I got some Happy Mail that I need to get together and show y'all. So if you haven't subscribed as well, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you ring the bell on all notifications because you can customize them. And I've noticed that I've had to go through all my subscribers and redo the bell because people that I know that I had set the notification for was automatically removed. So if you guys are knowing that certain people that you like to come, like certain people that upload maybe like daily or at least weekly, and you notice you haven't been getting anything from them, go back into your subscribers or type them in specifically, and you will notice that if you haven't been getting anything from them, that the bell or the notification part of that has been changed. So I just wanted to make sure I alerted you guys to that. Go through your subscriber list and do an accounting. Hi Zoe, happy Monday. I binge watched your videos. It's nice to meet you. So, and that's what I'm gonna do today too, as I am when I get back from getting the kids dropped off, and I'm gonna binge watch, some of your videos and just see who we dealing with here in this live and who be commenting. So I've been trying to end this live and everybody new is coming in. So it's hard for me to say goodbye. But I'm gonna have to do it because I feel like I gotta go. So talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be up bright and early. But also I will be back providing Amazon get my box to me today. I got one last box that's coming and I need to unbox. So make sure your notification bell is on for me. So have a good, yeah. I like your style, Zoe. I like how you talked about everybody being different and having their own unique personality in the garden. That just moved my heart. So, goodbye.